see how well this works. So, for those of you who can't see this, I've got the taser hidden between my legs, and when Chad's gonna sit down, I'm gonna walk behind him and send it off. Let's see how this goes.
Let's go, Chad. We're waiting on you to start. We have limited time. Limited care.
All right.
Why are you staring at me?
You'll see.
No.
You'll see.
I don't like it.
Don't worry. It's not. You're not the target.
Don't stare at me like that.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Right here. Chad's face. Looked like he was about to get raped.
Is that you? I didn't even see it.
I was right behind you.
Why would you do that? You're all gonna be mad at me.
God damn it, Chad. Yeah. This is an interesting board today.
Kinky machete. I like that.
Yeah.
Spy pigeon.
Well, some people call it a machete. Some people call it a swing blade.
Some people call it machete. But no, today, we've been slowly getting better and better at just talking, getting things done, being able to not talk over each other.
Why do we have hashtag cancel Rogan?
That's another item.
That's so funny.
How does it suck?
Dave's like, we've been getting better at not talking over each other.
But one thing that we sort of have to start figuring out now is like what kind of like content are we going to start wanting to put out?
Minecraft
being able to think of
server status.
Yep.
Canceled? That status is canceled or revoked.
No, let's talk about the Minecraft server.
Yeah,
so
we can start with that.
Here's where the Minecraft server is right now. The patch just came out yesterday.
What includes in the patch? We've seen a whole bunch of nether stuff.
So we're going to see a bunch of new nether stuff. We got 3 biomes in the nether now. You have your standard biome, and then you have the 2 other biomes that are there.
Right.
What are we, a sponsor for Minecraft?
No, this is something that we've been wanting to push.
We're talking about the Minecraft server. It's
Right.
gonna be up soon.
Continue.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So there's 3 biomes. You got your standard biome, and then there's 2 other biomes in the nether now.
Right.
And our server is not updated yet.
Right.
So we have to go down and copy my structure that I built at spawn to either the overworld or another world. It doesn't matter. And then we have to upgrade the server or update the server. Yes,
Correct.
Right.
And then we'll put that back, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
Right.
fine, and the server will be released shortly.
Awesome. And so this is what kind of server are we going to be pushing now?
So we got your classic faction server from circa what was that?
2014.
2010 to 2014.
Yeah.
About that period. 0 pay to win. And for anybody that's not familiar for what factions means, it's PvP and survival meshed. And it also includes a power system that lets you claim land. And I mean, it's just a fun way to play Minecraft. If you've been playing Minecraft for a while and you're confident in your PvP skills and your survival skills, then this is a great way to mesh
And
both
base
of them.
building.
Yep.
Base building.
This is what we did for hours upon hours in most of our multiplayer Minecraft stuff. When we would go from server to server, we'd create a faction, we'd go out into the wilderness, claim a piece of land, build a base there, and then we would go raid other bases. And it's challenging because you can't change blocks in other people's territory, so you actually have to be able to strategize how you're going to go in there.
Unless, of course, you kill them and overclaim their territory.
With power, yeah, exactly. Or you can go try to wait for them to be offline, and you create a TNT cannon, launch fucking TNT across the map.
I mean, also here's the plan with this server. We're all going to be admins, so if you aren't familiar with the way that it works, we're open to questions, suggestions, and anything you might need in between, short of us directly actually helping you.
Right.
We will be making a Discord server. My Skype information will be up there to talk to me.
And so we're going to be
directly.
Yeah, we've got a dedicated computer completely for the server.
Yep.
Probably handle up to 400 people. If it ever gets that up to that point,
Yep.
We'll upgrade for sure.
Now, here's the cool thing. My company actually has a pro Discord server. So we actually are able to, like, if we wanted to use my server for the beginning of it, we have access to, like, all of, like, the paid upgraded services of Discord.
Right.
So we could use that. I can create a channel for Minecraft, and we'd be able to do a whole bunch of stuff with that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, basically, we just want people on it. We want people to have fun, and we don't want it to turn into a pay-to-win situation. We want this to be for anybody that wants to play Minecraft and wants to have a good time. We're going to be
fair.
Wants to be fair. We're going to be on top of it because we all like playing Minecraft too. So we will be in the server, making sure there's no cheating or no funny business. And this isn't going to be old school Minecraft. It's not going to be a, safe haven for fucking the biggest pieces of shit on the internet.
We'll let League of Legends keep that.
Yeah, but if that's what you're into, Dave still plays LOL, so.
Nah, I might be hanging it up.
Why not?
You should have done that 5 years ago.
I still enjoyed some aspects of it, but it just.
I've seen you playing Dota that counts as LOL.
AJ, we played
already
League.
uninstalled it.
We played League longer than we should have too, though.
Don't admit it.
The bad times definitely outweighed the good times in League of Legends.
There's a lot of games that we've played that we thought we'd play for a long time, and then we eventually just like, nope.
That's actually League of Legends is how I learned that you, AJ, do not know the meaning of the word give up. Or is that a hyphenated word? Is that 2 words? I don't know. we'll throw that up to the eggheads up in marketing.
There you go.
But no, like me and AJ would be like fucking backed up all the way. And I'd be like, dude, I'm done with this. He's like, no, we can fucking do this.
5 minutes later, we have no towers, but somehow we just run down the line and kill all of them. And
but we played two. But we played
William Wallace over here.
We played 2 tower pushers though. He would be a jungle Xin Shao, and I would be Garen. So we would take towers out.
Come out with 2.5 maximum attack speed. Slapping
too much health. Like people.
I could solo a tower.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. It's been a roller coaster ride for a lot of games that we've played. League being one of them, Minecraft being one of them. We went on a hiatus for Minecraft for a long time, and now we've always wanted to make a server. We've always wanted to do some sort of content with Minecraft, and
that's why we're getting into WoW.
Right. And now that we've got the internet to do it, we're going to be able to actually sort of
now that the internet is available to us, we've taken full advantage of it.
We were unaware civilization existed till we came out of the woods.
So here's the big thing that I sort of wanted to push is like we're trying to get new content out on this podcast. We're trying to create new ideas. Now, we
have a whole list of ideas.
Don't
worry.
Show me what you got.
One of them just says "fuck clocks." I'm not sure. We were
We said we'd remember.
We said we'd remember, so I kept. Right after it is Chad only hears gay things, which is true. Chad can be zoning out for like 45 minutes. You say one gay thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you like clocks?"
You can add that to his bingo board. Stimulated by gay things.
Don't point at the mini fridge because we have mini fridge Mike. Is Mike a guy?
The mini fridge needs a mic, and we're not going to be sure if it's a guy or not.
You should put your Yeti, that big microphone.
Was that one of the things?
Mini fridge Mike is Mike a guy?
How fucked up was I?
I have on here the Evan flip flops. The more drugs or the more drinking you do over the night, you're just like, yeah, I guess I could stay for 8 more hours. 5 minutes later, I have to leave right this minute. A minute later, all right, who's got beer? I'm staying all night.
There you go.
That does sound like me.
If you turn that over, I actually wrote down a few ideas that you can
throw
use
away
for
the whole
Chad
bingo card. Bingo idea ruined.
You can read them off if you like any of them.
I'll scan them at my house and make copies.
The first thing I wrote down was 2 gloves with lotion -Dave. I don't remember that one.
That's how he sleeps at night. That's why his hands are so soft.
It's probably because you like called me out. It's like, why do you have 5 different skincare products? And then you probably just carried along.
No, I looked into your bathroom. I'm washing my hands. I'm like, which one's soap? This is for your face. This is for your arms. This is for your hands. This is moisturizing gum lotion for your teeth.
You mean toothpaste?
Is that what it's called? Yeah. Is that crest stuff for your teeth? No, he had like gum sensitivity stuff that wasn't toothpaste. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah, well, no, that might be one of the toothpaste. I have like 2 different types of toothpaste.
And he's like, yeah, I tried brushing my teeth
I have
once
one
and my
pillow.
gums were bleeding.
My gums would not stop bleeding.
Oh. But do any of those look decent at all, or no? Or are you just going to toss them?
No, there's a couple. I mean, I already put Devil's Advocate on this
okay.
card,
I didn't see that one.
Doesn't speak in a mic properly. I feel like I had that one, but yeah, I got you.
Okay, nice. I got one. I thought of one good one.
I have here
For
written
you,
down.
Chad Bingo has one more to it.
I thought we're talking about Mike.
I have here written down. Still writes with a speech impediment. Just speech.
That's
has way too many letters in it. It has like 3 E's and an A.
And that one just explains itself. That's what I was saying. Like,
Is it you with the speech impediment?
No,
No,
it's
me.
AJ.
I had a really bad speech impediment, dude.
Really? When?
Yeah, till I was like 15.
Okay, so I didn't know you then.
And even to today.
Yeah, and until
It's
today.
S's, Z's,
Till
and
today.
TH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Don't
can
forget
barely
R's and
say it.
W's.
Yeah, all R's and W's.
Hers and durs.
I just kind of gloss over it and be like, yeah, from New York, accents.
Yeah. I had a buddy who had
Accent.
Anytime AJ, I think to this day, AJ's never said the word rewritten because it's just like bombs going off in his head.
Flashback to Nam.
I'm going to make the writing that I did different than from the first time.
I had a buddy of mine who had a really bad speech impediment with his F's. So every time he would say something that started with an F, it would turn into a TH.
Yeah.
So finger would be thinger.
I had a friend who had a bad thing with L's, and it sounded like W's. Turns out he was just Asian.
What? Wait, no.
We go legends.
Okay, hold on. First off, I think you incorporated your speech impediment into that somehow because the W is supposed to go to R, and that 100%.
What Asian can't say L?
Yeah. What do you
That's
think?
the normal joke about Asians, that they can't say like L's. So it would be we go legends.
No, dude.
Dude, like half of their last names
No,
start
that's
with an
how
L.
a baby speaks.
That's how Chad speaks.
That's how a baby speaks.
This
I think it's an R. I think it's
This-
the R.
Is it R's?
Yeah,
So it's R's
yeah.
go to
W.
W's?
It's
W's
W
go
to R,
W to R.
and then R to W. That's why they don't say hello. They say hello.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Did you ever? Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
What did you? Was this a trick the whole time
To
between
get you to
get
out
me
your
to,
racism.
to get me to just say the most racist shit ever?
Yeah, why are you a
There you
racist?
go.
Oh, that's
So would
topic
you
number
say-
5 we
would
actually
you-
erased was Evan's a bigot.
It's like, Evan, are you a closeted racist or do you just tell everybody about it? I don't like those options.
Do your parents know you're gay?
Oh man,
You
that
get kids with that all the time.
one devastated me in 3rd grade. Do your
Deepest
parents
fan.
go? "Yeah, no. Oh, you haven't told them, teacher. And then he said, "Do your parents know you're gay?"
And then she leans in. Well, do they? Oh, see, that's pretty good, actually. It's impressive.
It is.
So, what is this amazing air purifier, Chad, that you have
Well,
discovered?
it's a Leviotti.
It was the cheapest one on
It was
Amazon.
$100 on Amazon.
All right,
It was not the cheapest,
right.
but it claims that it eliminates 99% of smoke
It
particles.
was the most inconvenient.
I mean, it's got to get the job done. How big's the filter?
It's pretty decent.
The whole thing's the filter.
This whole
Right.
thing right here is a filter.
That's
so
pretty
it's
cool.
like
half the size of it.
2
Yeah.
feet and
Yeah,
circumference.
it's so big and awkward. It's like users who enjoyed this product also liked giant speakers from the 90s.
old style cathode ray tube TV.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be transportable. For sure.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it here forever.
Yeah, I could see how you could never.
No, Chad needs it more than I do.
Right.
I need it probably for my asthma. That's about it.
It's so Chad can smoke his CBD inside
Right?
his house.
It's nice to have.
Yeah, no, it's air purifiers are good.
I'm glad I got it, regardless.
I'm a guy that
Well-
I always needed a humidifier.
Yeah,
I
those
used
work.
to have a dehumidifier in the basement in Jamesville, and that thing would pick up like 3 gallons of water.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
crazy.
in a basement, it's different. Basements are
Basement in New York.
so a basement, Dave is
To explain it to all our southern
That concrete box I slept in at
No,
Chad's
no, he
house.
slept on the concrete box.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a giant concrete box under your house.
He was like, why is it like 70 degrees only? Or why is it only like 67 degrees down there? I was like, he had his heat turned up to 67? I didn't know his parents made that much money.
No, it
It's
was.
February.
I visited only in the winter, so I froze to death every time I slept at Chad's house.
Yeah, 67's hot.
yeah,
during
you
the
should
winter.
stop visiting in the winter.
Yeah,
it was
really.
my fault.
During
Really?
the summer, it's 75 and perfect out
who
every
wouldn't
day.
go to New York? Oh, that's got me pissed off. I'm gonna go off for a second.
Okay, what you got?
So, Cuomo and the governors of the governor of New York, Cuomo, and the governors of Connecticut and Long Island just came together at
Long Island's its own state now.
New Jersey. Sorry.
Okay.
The other way. Same thing the other way.
Right.
They just came out. They're people who come to those 3 states from hot spots,
Like South Carolina.
much like South Carolina, have to quarantine themselves for 14 days if they go to New York. So
You're fucked.
I am fucked, except
Who's enforcing it?
it's not enforced. It's a self-quarantine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had to
so
go
I'm
through the
not
same thing.
fucked, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So for next episode, just to let you guys know, Evan will probably not be in that one because he's
Not probably. 100%
He's calling in.
We'll be taking viewer calls, though.
He's going to be on a vacation. He's going to be going to a well-deserved
Are
vacation.
you renting a car to go up north?
No, I'm flying.
Flying like a pimp.
Oh, dude, you should have rented a car.
Yeah, flying like a pimp in economy class.
There you go. The plane's going to be empty, dude. You'll be fine. You can probably get in first class bump up for free.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how fucking gratuitous and altruistic airlines are, so I'm sure that's true.
I don't know. There's a lot of airlines now that are just like, hey, it's empty, so you can just sit in the front. And
More
enjoy
than
it.
likely, the second I walk into the airport, TSA is going to fucking tackle me.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that. Make sure you record it. That's all it is. Just get the content.
I was
in.
talking to my dad. I was like, hey, any tips for flying since I haven't flown since 2000? And he's like, yeah, don't make jokes.
Yeah, good
I was
call.
like, no, that's a good point because definitely like if TSA
Walks
is
into the airport. Ashlam Malaika, right, guys? Ashlam Malaika, Malaika Ashlam.
you got anything, you got anything on you? Yeah, it's just way up in my asshole.
Just start listing off the things you brought with you. Normal items.
Just the normal items.
List off verbatim
That would
from
piss
the
them
list
off.
of stuff you're not supposed to bring.
Or better, just like drop an illicit item in the middle of that list.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I bought 4 pairs of underwear because I figure I'll have a washing machine up there, like 5 shirts because I got 5 shirts I actually like, some shorts because, it's New York and it actually gets warm. It's a little bit of uranium in the socks over there.
Are you going to be claiming out in your baggage, sir? Absolutely.
I'm going to leave it here when I'm done.
Is
In
it
an air vent or somewhere. I don't know. Whatever's available.
Is it carry-on? Jesus Christ. Yes, of course it's carry-on. I knew
Sir,
it.
do not open that bag. I have a dozen crabs in there, and they are still alive.
Sir, what's in this bag? It's beans. What do you mean beans?
Just that.
Just open it up and it's just 30 cans of Bush's baked beans in the fucking backpack.
No, they got to be. You got to get a hard leather traveling bag and just fill it with the beans. So they're just an open container of beans in there. Then you open it up.
What is your what is JetBlue's bean policy? do I have to eat them before I get on the plane, or I can share the beans, right? Like I don't bring 6 cans of beans in a bag to not share them.
Will you be providing a hot plate on board?
How can I warm up my beans on the plane? Just be like, listen, you'll never find what I'm hiding in all those beans.
Do you have half of a single-use grocery bag that I can like kind of put them on my lap in a bit?
I can just plop my beans right on the tray table, right? Someone will clean that when I'm done.
Are sporks complimentary because, like, you eat most of the beans with a spoon, but those last, 6 or 7 on the bottom of the thing they're just tricky. I don't have to explain beans to you. Some poor TSAs. It's like, man, I make $11 an hour. Like, please.
And there's nothing in my pamphlet about beans.
Have you seen that video on Reddit about the guy who stuffed his computer full of beans and called the computer repairman?
I did.
It's
Did
so
I
good.
show you that?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Did I show you that or?
I think so.
No,
Yeah.
I showed Chris it, but you probably just saw
I
it
saw
on
it.
Reddit because it was on the front page.
Here's
That
where the
was
beans are.
He was like, you see all this? He's like, right here's your motherboard. He's like, so all these are motherboards? No, these are beans. It's like, come here. I'm going to show you something I've never seen before.
The internet is a wonderful and horrifying place for
man.
beans. Have you seen Jamie Foxx is going to start doing he's going to do a Mike Tyson movie where he's going to play Mike Tyson?
I just started watching Mike Tyson Mysteries again. What an amazing show.
Oh, I love it, dude. He really enjoyed making that TV show, and he's really well his mind is the perfect spot for that because he's in a place where he can make fun of himself, have fun, make a fun show, and it be actually good quality. And being on Adult Swim is the perfect network for him.
He's a fun dude. I like Mike Tyson a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you ever seen that interview where he goes off on that one dude?
Which one? Where he calls him a piece of shit on
Yeah,
live television?
yeah.
He brought up his rape allegation.
Yeah, he brought up the rape allegation. And he's like cool about it for a minute, but you can just see it's like festering in him. And I feel that because I'm that type of person too, where it's like, all right, I'm cool about this. And then it's like, sit back and you're like,
Nah.
he's just a piece of shit. Look at you. You're just a gigantic fucking piece of shit. And it's taking a lot out of me right now. I'm not like kind of leap over this table and just kind of kill you. I feel that, Mike Tyson.
Rip your fucking head off.
No, it's a piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking leave.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Jamie Foxx has like been getting insanely ripped over the last like few months trying to like put on size to portray him. And he was joking around in like a TV interview or something. He's like, my legs are completely sticks. I've basically just been doing upper body the entire time. My legs in this movie are going to be completely CGI. And I'm like, okay.
They'll have to superimpose Jamie Foxx on Tom Cruise's legs.
Because he's always running?
Because Tom Cruise always runs.
Oh, yeah, always.
He's to this day.
Still running.
He's still running.
Yeah. Does he have to have something chasing him all the time, or is it just a thing he does?
It's just a thing he does. A lot of times it's explosions.
Yeah.
If you
It's
don't
a
look
lot of
back.
explosions.
If you don't look back, you don't know it's not following you.
Do you think one of his Scientology handlers is behind him on his treadmill?
Whoa,
making
we can't
loud
mention
noises?
Scientology.
Of course we can.
Jeez,
We're not saying anything in a negative light.
No,
It's only Dave saying it.
Great, now we're all dead.
No, they
Let's
wouldn't.
talk about the Clintons then.
I gotta go donate $500 from each of us.
Listen, anyone can have 56 dead friends who committed suicide.
Half of them being your bodyguards.
So, once again, we're trying to create... Is that the last bit of your list?
No,
Or what
there's
else
a
you got?
bunch of shit on
What
here.
else you got?
At one point, it just says Bucks. Or
Okay.
Bud Bucks.
Bud Bucks? Okay.
No, Bub.
Bub.
B-U-B.
Okay.
No idea what that was. It was near the end of the night, so I'm assuming we've all forgotten it.
So, like 6 a.m.?
I have here Chad's anger shows. He just clenches his fists sometimes, like he just wants to go home and beat his girlfriend or something.
Good luck. I don't know. I'm taking the under on that fight.
Yep.
My favorite's when things are going well for me in a strategy game. You just hear my hands rubbing.
Oh man! Like
He
a,
just sits there and he's like, yeah.
like a praying dude. He sounds like a praying mantis.
His eyes light up and a little less beady.
You know I'm a virgin because I still have
What
my
game
head.
were we just playing where you were doing that?
Was it... what was the hurricane when we tried to get off the island?
Galapagos?
Galapagos.
I didn't do that in Galapagos.
No.
I don't
No.
do that in games.
Okay.
Well, board games, I mean.
Okay.
I don't like to let people know I'm... Can't visually let you know I'm winning like that.
What else? What else you got, AJ?
I got Rage Energy Drink.
Okay.
Don't know what that one was.
This is random shit. You
No,
have
that
no
was-
idea what the context is behind any
You're
of
on
these
our
ideas.
money-making scheme idea.
You can't talk about.
Yeah, you can't talk about Rage Energy Drink. We're going to
you
put
see-
meth in it.
Did you see where Coca-Cola basically tweeted out? It's like, fuck it, we're putting the Coke back in.
Coca-Cola did actually
It's
say
2020,
that.
we're putting the Coke back in.
No way to fake that.
Did you see NASCAR's actual tweet with the dude who quit NASCAR over the Confederate flag
It
thing?
was beautiful. I
They
loved
responded back. We had to
Masterfully.
Google who you were to make sure you were actually a person. NASCAR's actual tweet.
it. NASCAR's had a fun week. They really have.
Didn't they have some dude get caught with like a noose in his garage?
No.
It turned out it was.
It was a garage door handle.
Oh.
That was in every other garage and has been installed in those garages since October of 2019.
And he still hung himself with it.
And the shitty part is he went on TV later that night and still pushed the narrative, even over for like 10 hours. It was still verified that it was bullshit.
They really put his corpse on TV like that?
Did they do like a weekend at Bernie's thing?
Exactly. His
I
pit
can't
crew was handling him. God damn.
There's the flag and they're off. He just goes right into the wall.
I don't know. It was an interesting moment. That was the first time anyone's car has ever been pushed to the starting line like that by the entire all the racers and all the staff members, and that's the first time ever Bubba Wallace was ever been in first place in a race. So good for him.
Wasn't?
Yeah, he's a mid laner. He's a mid-tier driver.
Is NASCAR races a thing that's happening right now?
Yeah.
I thought they stopped that.
You don't need to. No, they stopped it for a while, but it's been going.
Are you kidding me? You
It's
see
been
how
going
close
since
they
May.
drive? And then I've never, do they even make masks that can cover the front of a car? That's ridiculous.
Wait. There's drivers?
Blocking their air intake.
I thought the cars were the athletes.
Well, they were doing iRacing for a while, and then they finally, around May, they started doing races again, and it's been pretty fun. I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but I do keep up
Hail
to date
from
with
the
it.
South.
I am from the
He's like,
South,
I am a Southerner.
so I do keep up to date on what it is and what's going on.
What it is. Every day I have to remind myself, look it up.
Oh.
What's NASCAR again?
Look at them. This is fascinating. Now, how many times they go around that? Huh. Well, that's a lot.
They're gonna do. You're telling me 200 laps, so that's 1,600 left turns. No, come on. None of them could make that math count.
Exactly. Well, it's between 200 and 500 laps sometimes. It's crazy. And the amount of, how good of shape you have to be in nowadays to be a NASCAR driver, a successful one, is crazy compared to what you had to be back in the day. Well, but also back in the day, you could have
a drunk guy from Kentucky.
Exactly. And back in the day, there were no limits on what you could put in your car and how you could soup your car up. So one car could have 300 more horsepower than everyone else and beat someone by 3 laps.
Well, why would they let them do that?
Because there wasn't the restrictions like that back in the day.
So they should have just did.
That's how Richard Petty got all his wins.
Fuck that guy.
I thought he played football.
No.
So, the first.
What's the news?
That's the kind of thing that
The news is a random association of adjectives and nouns.
Exactly.
Or animals.
And I'm pretty sure Flavortown is trademarked.
I don't know. It might be a name new. A town.
It's definitely trademarked.
The name of a town. Fuck.
What, you think town names aren't trademarked?
I don't know. Fuck if I know. We can still say them. But that's the thing. One thing that I'm trying to be able to push is the idea is hey, we could start talking about some current events. And if we're going to talk about some current events, we don't have to talk about the things that are going on that are, being pushed by the most media companies. We can talk about things that are going on that really don't get enough coverage. And so,
I got a bunch of those.
Yeah. So one thing I want to be able to launch.
Car snake.
There you go. The one thing I want to be able to
What
launch.
is a car snake?
Yeah, what's car snake?
We can talk about it as soon as we launch our new network.
New network.
Mook
Jesus.
News. Here we go. It's our intro.
Do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Thank you to our Lord and Savior, Bill O'Reilly.
Okay, that was Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, that was Bill O'Reilly.
I thought that was you guys calling me before the podcast. I was going to say, don't
We wake him up at 6:30 on a Wednesday.
We're just going to do it live.
But no, that was one of the things I made up last night or the night before.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Good, I like it.
We could do that every time we go to a news bit.
And I thought I did a lot of coke. Bill O'Reilly.
They've tried to get rid of that video off the internet for so long, and people just keep uploading it. It's great. But the first one I wanted to sort of bring up is the thing I call kinky machete. So,
Can you not?
it's great, actually. I love it.
Can you say it
I thought we were talking about car snakes.
No, not only
We can
say
do
it
car
Dave's
snakes.
like,
Which one
how
do you
into
want to
BDSM are you?
I want to hear about kinky machete, but I also want you to, when you say it, turn around and look over your shoulder and, bite your finger a little bit.
Can I just bite down with it?
I'm not
sexy.
I'm not. Some people call me a vanilla steak knife. I call myself kinky machete.
So in Sydney, Australia, a man had hired 2 dudes to sort of help him and his wife fulfill a sort of a sex fantasy by breaking into their house with machetes. And the 2 men were hired. They pulled up to the house, entered the house, broke into the house, and it was the wrong house.
Oh,
And it terrified the 2 fucking people. And they went to, of course,
where these guys were cops, right?
Australian cops carry machetes. They're notorious blade wielders.
They
don't say
they don't say freeze or you're under arrest. That's not a knife. then they pull out their what I assume is a kinky machete.
It's their version of a Mexican standoff.
Crocodile Dundee's the sheriff.
They don't call it a Mexican standoff. It's called the New Zealand stare down. Oh, we got ourselves in a classic Aboriginal. What you gonna do?
Is that racist?
No.
To Australians, maybe?
Well,
They're racist.
It's all right. It's
No.
tomorrow there.
Australia
They've already
count as the
forgotten
British?
about it.
Aborigines are the natives there,
Yeah, it's just the name.
but they don't have electricity. It's fine.
AKA.
I'll mark that.
All right, down the time on that one.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
They don't have. They don't have electricity.
So the pair of dudes actually ended up going to jail, and the judge eventually waived them, saying, "It's like this is some pretty some pretty crazy circumstances. So I'm actually gonna let you guys go."
So
Because they could have been serving.
all
like,
I have to do to
6
break
months in
into
jail.
someone's
Right.
house
Well,
is
they-
have their neighbor testify it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Whoops. My roommate just texted me. Think I found your keys. It's a set of 3 keys with a Green Bay Packers dongle.
Nope, wrong
Yeah,
one.
No, not mine.
Nope.
Throw them out.
Right.
Throw them out. Toss them.
Give them a call like a spook. Where'd you find those? Where were they?
What were you doing when you found them?
Look outside. See any
Actually,
cars you don't
I do want
recognize?
to know where they were. I'm very interested.
How many witnesses were there? I'm
You
gonna
came
have to
home
question them.
shit-faced. You probably just threw them on the ground while playing
That's what
music on
happened.
your phone,
I was there.
trying to cook food.
I knew where they were the whole
That
time.
that sounds like a 1-to-1 scale of what would have been that night. I can see that.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Those are things I do. I definitely get very loose with my possessions at the end of a night of drinking. Or I'm pretty sure it was midday when I got home.
That's the end
I don't know.
That's a night of drinking.
The bartender at the bowling alley liked me, so he made all my fucking tequila and sodas really strong.
Yeah. It was
And
good.
you put enough limes in anything, you got yourself.
Plus,
a
it's
drink there.
tequila. You
Exactly.
get fucked up off tequila.
By the way, Chad, that was a great Saturday afternoon. Thank you, and thank you to your
Yeah,
girlfriend
no,
for
I'd
inviting
like
us.
I'd like to plug our newest sponsor, bowling. It's a
bowling.
new sport. They put 10, I don't know, they're like small people at the end of a lane, and they put something on it. It's like glue, except not glue, the opposite of glue.
I think it's
Oil.
really smooth flex like seal.
It's Flex Seal. It's
Ah.
anti-Flex Seal.
Yeah.
It's
the new flex glue.
Stiff seal.
The slippy power of Slip Seal. Yeah, they put that on the lane. You throw this big thing. It's always too heavy for
Like a
everybody.
smooth rock.
Yeah, right. They give you a ball that's always way too
My
heavy.
arms, I say arms like I use both of them, but my arm was dead. Like my forearm was done after
Yo,
that.
and the best part is you don't even need to bring your own shoes. They have them. So if you can't afford shoes,
Chad's like,
you
I
can
just
still
show
bowl.
up without shoes. I can't afford shoes, but I go bowling.
funny,
You don't need them.
funny story. When we did go bowling for our company party, Chad left his shoes there and took the bowling shoes home.
Someone got an upgrade.
And I don't think he would have ever noticed in his entire life unless I said that. Are those the shoes from the bowling?
I really
alley?
want to check under the table right now and see.
I
if
was
he's
using
wearing
them for 3 days before he told me.
Wow.
I wish I was joking.
At least they were nice enough to hold your actual shoes for you.
Dude,
Well,
but that's the problem.
I wouldn't give them
His-
the bowling shoes back if they didn't.
His actual shoes look exactly like bowling shoes.
I know, right? I should have just told them they were bowling shoes. I got my own.
Yeah, until you walk on that lane and fucking eat shit.
Exactly. Bust your tailbone.
Yeah.
I've officially acquired the keys to the pit, so we are good for the 4th of July events to take place at the pit. So we'll be able to.
Fireworks accusation.
Yep, acquisition, fireworks acquisition. That way we'll be able to. So Chad got a bunch of fireworks last year. We weren't really able to get them or use them. So this year I'm going to spend a little bit of money and pick up some fireworks as well, so that way we can have some fun out there. So we'll basically just be able to go out, humongous area. We can shoot guns out there. We can shoot fireworks out there. We can grill out if we want to. I'm looking forward to it. The pool last year was fun, but it's just not going to work this year.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I
That's a
definitely want to
shame.
do fireworks.
Yeah, but we
We're
can't
gonna
actually
get Roman candles and
Yeah.
shoot them at AJ.
But we can actually go swimming though at that area. We can actually still swim.
Oh
there.
no,
No? Okay.
it's what is this? A lake?
It's a man-made lake.
A man? Oh, all right. Well, if it's man-made,
Okay.
there's no alligator guards in there, are there?
No, there's no fish in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
There's no.
Did you mean to say alligator guards?
No, gar.
Alligator gar.
You
it's a type
sure?
of fish.
Yeah, it's a nasty.
Imagine a
ass
fish with the face of an alligator.
But this wouldn't be the first time you've talked about alligator guards. So I just want to make sure.
No, they're gar.
All
type
right.
of fish.
So you're not talking about those alligators that stand on 2 legs in full chainmail with pikes?
I have no idea what you're
No.
talking about.
I know you don't, but you've talked about this before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is like a continuing theme for you.
Yeah, alligator guards. I'm terrified by them.
No, alligator guards.
No, I've no idea.
You've talked about alligator guards before, but you've definitely talked about alligator guards before. You've been very specific about them. You talked about how we're going to employ them, how they're going to like defend our business.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. The alligator guards. We're gonna train a series of alligators to protect us at all times.
Yeah.
I love every single bit of this conversation.
Well,
Tell me more.
Well, it all started when we saw a mural of a guy in a cart and he was being carried by 2 alligators.
On East Bay Street.
Yeah, it was amazing and it spoke to me. And I'm sure it
Right.
spoke to you.
No, it definitely spoke to me.
And from that point forward, I wanted to train an army of alligators to not only take over the city, but most likely the world.
I love this. This is the greatest idea you've probably ever had. Can they have small little turtles?
You know,
that ride on top
alligators
of
aren't
them?
very fast, right?
That's why they're gonna have lasers on their head.
Also, 2/3 of the ocean,
And
2/3 of the
hoverboards.
Earth is water.
Oh, hoverboards. For
Hoverboards,
sure.
no.
There's gonna be like a cavalry series of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build special jet fighters for them.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
They're not gonna know what they're doing by at that point, but I'm sure they'll crash into something.
Here's the thing, dude.
If
You
you
just
send enough
stack
of them.
full of C4.
If you piss off an alligator enough and throw it in a crowd of people, like, you're taking some of them are going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's gonna be
Just drop a
casualties.
bunch of them out of a helicopter, dude. Those alligators.
You
will
should see
fuck
what
'em
an
up.
alligator will do to a kid. It's crazy.
You won't even see that kid.
Chad almost sounded excited.
His eyes lit up. He was
Quivered. Chad, stop touching your nipples. Chad,
No.
smile for your Craigslist picture.
Don't. They got rid of personal ads.
Yeah, it's not a personal ad.
we're putting you
selling
under electronics.
It's under for sale. Farm equipment. Oh, damn.
Vehicles, because they gonna ride you, boy.
Under pets.
No.
Comes
Not,
with his own cage.
not like that, like in a sexual way.
Shouldn't be talking.
Thank you.
Shouldn't be talking about cages and shit. And it's almost time for Dave to put Mandy away.
Oh yeah. She's not done with dinner yet.
Oh Jesus! Don't play into it so well.
Hey, it's nice to see that you don't just walk up with a bowl of gruel and be like,
Throw
throw
it.
it. Lick it off the bars.
Almost spit your beer out. Way to hold it.
What was number 5 that you erased, or do you just do this?
Why?
every
Yeah.
week
Why
on
do
purpose?
you do? Why is there?
Well, we can get there in a
Gets you
second.
every time.
And
that's
why was acquisition? Why did that A go so long that you had to
Oh,
erase
I
it?
accidentally
Because he
put
was
Q.
thinking about the rest of
I
the
put
word.
Q
as
first
he
by
was
accident.
Q.
Yeah.
Why was the
Well, I
Q
put
so-
Q before C, so I erased it, and I used my finger, and it kind of smeared it.
I like it when he uses his finger.
Yeah. So before we get to 5, spy pigeon. This one I actually liked a lot.
I don't. I
No,
really hate it.
So no, in India, the Indian military caught a pigeon that they believed was a Pakistani spy.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Pigeons are smart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the whole
no,
reason
I'm-
for coronavirus was for the NSA to change the batteries in the birds.
Right.
How few birds did you see while you were locked inside your house?
And they thought that self-replicating shit was going to be a good idea, but they didn't realize just how many birds there are now.
yeah.
Right.
I remember 2000, like pre 9/11, I saw no birds ever.
Not a single
Okay.
Do
bird.
you have a memory of a bird pre 9/11? No.
Yeah.
No,
one.
you don't.
I do.
No.
Yeah, but not as many birds as you see today. There's one out the window.
Name 20
Shack
different
natural?
species
Name 20 different species.
that you saw before 2001.
I only know one.
And I want a picture.
No
you
photographic
with the
evidence.
bird. Have you ever seen the pigeon fucking like
Salute Putin.
salute Putin?
Yeah, I saw that. It's cool as
Come
fuck.
on, how can you?
That was cool.
That's the spy pigeon we're talking about, right?
Probably. It could be.
It was weird that Putin saluted him back.
Like, it would have been went like that and pointed at it. The bird turned around,
Yeah.
saluted him, and then walked away.
Great.
In Soviet Russia, you shit on pigeon car.
Pigeons in a little car. Come on! Just explodes on his car.
You're just bent over. You're just bent over. Gonna get this motherfucker.
Some other pigeon's like, yeah, you know that's good luck, right?
Yeah, what's that other bottle of alcohol you got down there?
One's the honey whiskey and one's Jameson.
Oh,
Yeah.
can't have whiskey.
I know.
I can have scotch, can't have whiskey. I
Okay.
discovered that.
It's because he's a writer.
But no, just imagine
More
the
like
Indian.
a Hemingway. Just drunk bar fights all the time.
I'm like a Stephen King. so
Clear mommy issues? No.
ouch.
That actually looked like it hurt him.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, you know,
Grabs a second beer.
sometimes you're so coked out you just forget you wrote, I don't know, an entire book. The thing about that book too is I guarantee it's one entire run-on sentence.
Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
I've woken up to my memos being open and I have like 4 pages of garbage. And I'm
There's
like,
no
did I really think I
punctuation
was
Oh
the whole
yeah, dude, sometimes I do that when I like jot down my jokes when I'm too fucked up. Like one of the notes will be like the funny one.
You know which one. Like you're leaving notes to yourself.
Tell the funny one. P.S. I didn't drink any water last night, so you're gonna want to get on that. Damn you, drunk Evan.
But no, can you just imagine the Indian military grabbing this pigeon? Imagine that pigeon in interrogation.
It's tied to a chair.
What are your plans? What are you here for? Coo. Wait, what?
It's a coup.
Who put you up to this? Coo.
General Coup.
I knew
Washington. Coo. Wait, what?
Washington. Oh, that's good.
All right, get the car battery.
Do you want to upgrade your warranty?
I would love to one day be able to, like, while we're in this, get a call from one of those people and be on Bluetooth and we get to shit talk them the entire
I
time.
have a call in my
That'd be
inbox
great.
from Chad from like a week ago.
Oh, I do have a good one that happened the other day.
Play
I
it.
got a call about.
You reached my voicemail. Press 1 to leave a message.
I'm going to set that as my new voicemail.
Yeah, definitely, I like that.
That's Chad the voicemail.
I'm Austin. You reached my voicemail. Press 1 to leave a message.
You have to make that. You have to make that your call.
We just got to blank
don't
that
remember
out.
this.
We got to blank that out from
Are you the
my
only?
last
Are
name,
you the
though, so
only?
remember that
person-
time.
Everybody
All right.
else. Everybody else will mass call people when they're like high as fuck on coke and drunk as shit at 4 a.m. Chad is high on weed. Drunk calls.
Dude, my voicemail was full today. I woke up and it said it was full, and I looked at it. It was all calls from Chad, where it was like a minute long, and it would just be dead silent or someone laughing in the background. Then he'd be like, "Oh wait, hello, hello,
That wasn't me.
hello." Oh shit, I think I'm on their voicemail. And it's like I had like 10 of them, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this, Chad?"
Might happen.
Like you forget you're on the phone call.
You have 64 new voicemails.
I got a new phone, all right?
Dude, you can't open Facebook anymore without like seeing someone get fired for
I had
stupid
to-
shit and
Oh,
stuff
fun,
like that.
fun fact about Facebook. You can't delete Facebook off your phone. I dare you to fucking do it right
No,
now.
you gotta go on your computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a security issue, yeah. That's what they
No,
call
I
it.
know. I mean, like, you can only disable the Facebook
you can-
app.
Yeah, you can't delete it. You can only disable it. You can't.
You want me to delete it on yours? I'm not gonna delete
I'm
it on
100.
mine. I use Facebook every
I did
day.
it on my Facebook. Believe me, you can't delete it. You can only disable it.
Yeah, no, show me. I got $10 says you can't.
Right there. Uninstall.
No, that's not deleting your Facebook, AJ.
Oh, deleting your actual Facebook?
Yes.
Facebook?
Of course, you can delete the app.
No, we're talking about deleting the app, Chad.
Because there are some...
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. Mine just lets me...
Okay, so do you guys have the same phone type?
Same exact phone. Bought them together. Bought them from Amazon at the same exact time.
Same
Okay.
exact
Is
Because
phone.
yours
there are-
up to date? No, yours isn't up to date, so that's probably why you can't. You also have your Bluetooth on, and you have it in porn mode, so you can turn it sideways.
Yeah, because I like to watch porn, idiot. Don't change it.
Listen, you know how frustrated I am when I gotta change these settings and my dick's already in my hand?
He's like, X videos and X hamster. Those automatically go sideways. Pornhub, no, you got to change it. I've heard.
I don't know.
From
Plus,
friends.
why are you acting like it's weird?
You know, if you use Bing and turn off the Bing's better than Google because you can just watch them in the Bing browser and you don't actually have to go to the site. So even if they're paid for videos, you
How
can
does that
watch
make
them in
it
the
better?
video.
Thanks.
Okay.
Then you get
The
premium.
paid for
You
video-
get
I gotta-
premium content for free.
It was already free.
I can't wait to woo somebody with that information.
I can also show you
You
how.
should watch your porn
I
in
can also
Bing.
show you how to take screenshots of
You're
your
in a
Snapchat
You're in a bar.
without someone knowing.
You're trying to shout over the music. Everyone's bugging. So if you bring up the Bing browser, you could show free
exactly
premium
what I was
content on Pornhub. Did you know that? You can use it with your phone and everything. It works great. And she's just like, get the fuck away from me.
It's awesome. I look at like some really, really weird shit, and like nobody will ever know. Like, what do you like? Show me yours. Show me your favorite porn.
I think I've actually seen you before.
But you can also screenshot stuff in Snapchat without people knowing it.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
You can just make it like that, and you can screenshot it. Once you screenshot it, they won't know.
Interesting choice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was the only one with a story.
Okay, AJ. Whatever you say.
I take a
found
lot of
another one.
screenshots of that
So
one.
if you want to be able to take it, you can just hit your button, and then you can take a screenshot, and it won't actually show
having
people.
erotic fucking shots on your phone.
Captain Crunch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Giant size Captain Crunch.
Yeah, he's
Giant size.
Yeah. Do you know the thing about Captain Crunch?
He's not actually a captain. Did you know that?
I also
He's an
know.
admiral.
He's an admiral.
He's
You
an
would
admiral.
regard him
How
as
did
such.
you guys know that?
Because of his hat.
Damn it. It's actually right.
Also, like
And he's French. That's why you always see him with a white flag.
Captain Crunch is a sexual icon. The whole thing.
Look, Chad's angry. He's starting to clench stuff.
The whole thing about Captain Crunch ruining the top of the roof of your mouth. It's not about his cereal. Yeah, it's like when he gets in there, like
He likes the roughness. It's like a cat's mouth.
Dude, I mean, maybe you guys don't watch.
That's actually the chlamydia.
It's a reference to when you get in there and they crunch.
I'm so
This
confused.
is about me.
Why is the top of your dick so rough? That's the chlamydia, sweetheart. Just keep on taking it.
I'm having flashbacks.
There's
was a
something
cold
crawling into
winter.
my mouth. Just the crabs.
Just
Speaking of chlamydia, Columbus, Ohio.
fuck Ohio.
They're putting in.
Why are we looking up there like it's on the whiteboard?
I have to read it.
Flavor Town.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where
I-
Flavor
I-
Town came from?
Guy Fieri is from Columbus, Ohio, and the people of Columbus, Ohio, to go against the idea that their town was named after Columbus, they are trying to put in a vote in city council to rename their town to Flavor Town.
See, I think it's ridiculous just because everyone's going to have to get new maps.
Google Maps will update.
Who uses Google Maps? I use paper maps.
Chad has 4 paper maps.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to get new maps now.
In his Jeep where he doesn't even roll up the window and he has a flat tire.
Hey, don't
He
talk
drives
about
it across the parking lot in his flat tire. And they're like, even the apartment complex is like, sir, your tags are expired.
Yeah, now I have to get new tags. Apparently that's a stupid thing.
Yeah.
No, you can do it online. Did you do it online?
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to get a Sharpie and change the color.
Oh, good luck with that.
That's not a thing. It scans.
Yeah.
They have license plate reader.
No,
It's
I've got-
2020.
I've got that. I've got that plate that goes over it, so they can't scan it.
That's also illegal.
And
Yeah. So the one thing I wanted to look up, I want to see who else is from Columbus, Ohio,
I don't.
because I want to see what else they
John
can
Legend,
name. That is true.
Why do you know that?
Dave Chappelle.
He's just making things up.
No, I'm right.
No, I'm
Yeah.
right.
What did you
Oh,
fucking?
R.L. Stein. R.L. Stein is from there.
Yeah, but isn't Dave Chappelle and John Legend? Are they on the list?
I'll have to see. I've only seen like a small list.
Why are we talking about Columbus, Ohio?
The top
Because
of-
they're going to rename the town to Flavor Town.
You know where-
Is John Legend from?
He is. Bow Wow is from there.
I only picked up what
Simone
Dave
Biles, Jack
That's fine.
Nicholas.
Yeah, Springfield, Ohio is where John Legend is from.
Dude, they messed out. Macho Man Randy Savage is from Columbus, Ohio.
the legend.
The
What a
man
guy.
himself.
They should
Dude.
just call it Savageville.
Yes. Yes.
You are just a citizen in the entire town that is the Macho Man.
Macho Man Savage. See, we're not taking Ohio. We're the cream of the crop. We're from Savage, Ohio. Oh, yeah. Miss Elizabeth is right there in her nice, beautiful house in Savage, Ohio.
Why did every old superstar from the WWE and WWF
Because
sound
they're-
like perverts?
Because they were roided out.
Yeah, I was just
they were
gonna
fucking
say,
doing
there was-
6 lines of coke before
Yeah,
they did
dude,
a
do
TV
you know how
promo.
much cocaine was on the back of those tables back there? They're like, hey, no, you can't go do a promo. You haven't sniffed an entire gram in one.
I don't want to do
Yeah.
any. I don't want to do
That's
any
why
drugs.
they all wore
Manager,
sunglasses and shit.
where's your manager?
Nobody
It's 'cause
has
they're
that.
speaking with a clenched jaw, with locked jaw.
Nobody has that raw energy.
Exactly.
Like,
Grit
dude,
in
Ric
his teeth.
Flair. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Roided
Couldn't even
out.
help himself.
That's just how he expressed his happiness.
happiness, fear. It's like, what's that, Ric Flair? Woo!
Cadillac rolling, wheeling and dealing. I'm like, damn, I've said that before. I don't have any of those things, but yeah, I've been there.
Ric Flair, your mother just died. Woo! That's terrible.
Who was the guy that was so coked out he had 3 personalities?
Oh,
Mick Foley?
Mick
No,
Foley?
he was just
He had the
twisted.
sock puppet.
Yeah, he was the guy with the sock puppet.
That was
was
Mick
also
Foley.
2 other personalities.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't coked out. He was just twisted.
He was just nuts.
Yeah, he was just insane.
They were those brothers, the Hardy brothers.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple families, like wrestling families.
Table, ladders, and chairs matches.
Oh, yeah.
Those were
They're doing
fucking
parkour off the fucking cages and shit.
nuts. Swanton bombs.
Literally throwing each other on someone else. It's like, I know they pull their punches and kind of arc, and it's more like a mattress than it is a ring, but or more like a trampoline. But it's like, dude, how do you pick someone up and throw them across the ring and someone go, that's not an athlete?
Steroids.
Oh, they're
Well, that's the thing. They used to wrap their fucking hands in barbed wire and shit. They used to break fucking those fucking lights. What are those big light?
the phosphorescent lights.
Yeah, they used to break phosphorescent lights over their fucking backs and shit.
Remember that
like,
one time?
legitimately horrible.
Those don't actually hurt, though.
Except they fucking
Those old
get your
light bulbs?
skin.
Yeah. We used to, I worked at a museum up
phosphorus
north.
don't.
I worked at the Most up north for our summer. I was like 16, Museum of Science Technology in Syracuse. One of my best friend's dad was like the curator. So he gave us a job, like $10 an hour. Evan, can you grab me one? Cleaning the play place that's in there. Okay. And we found these old light bulbs. And he's like, yeah, just put them in garbage bags, bash them up so they're broken apart and throw them away.
Right.
So we would put on winter coats and just start beating each other with these light bulbs. Dude, we used to create way more problems there than we could ever fix.
I could see that.
Because we were supposed to be like janitors, so we were supposed to sweep and mop and like wipe down the entire place. One point, we were playing dodgeball, and I threw the ball. And,
Museum.
You're going to have to blank out the last name, but...
Okay.
Or,
You just say his first name.
whisper
How about you don't say his real name?
Just say his first name, or Johnny,
Make a
or
name
Randy.
up.
All right, I'll just call him
I know-
DM.
I know who you worked with there.
Yeah.
Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demi Moore. Yeah.
And I threw the ball at him, and he just kicked it, and it just goes straight up. It smashes one of those big, huge bulb gym-style lights. It just comes down and smashes. And then he goes, fuck! It bounces the ball down. No joke. It goes up and smashes another one. We're like, fuck. We learned more about electrical engineering there.
At the Museum of Science and Technology. Well, goddamn.
Well, we got to figure out how to bolt a light to a ceiling. And we have to get a ladder.
That's not electrical engineering.
Robin Williams, dressed up as a scientist, is going to step out. Evening, boys.
Redoing all the wiring was. Hot wires.
Heard you have some wiring to redo. Let's do it before sunlight and then turn back into a statue.
A bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds inside a museum at 1 a.m. working on hot wires. If we die, a bunch of people are going to jail. Dave, we're thinking about going to the gun range tomorrow. Oh, dude, you want to go to ATP?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
ATP, you will love ATP, Chad. They just have literal rows of guns just stacked up, and you can pick any gun up and fondle it.
Remember when I first took you guys there?
Dude, they have full autos on the wall that you can shoot for $5.
Yep.
You give them $5, they give you a gun.
A fully automatic
And then
weapon.
if you give that gun back for the
Dave, is it
same
really
$5,
$5?
yes.
Huh? Yeah.
And for the same $5, you can shoot another gun. You just have to use or buy your own ammo.
What about fondling? How much does that cost?
That's free.
They literally have stacks and rows, and they have a second
we'll check
floor
it out.
filled with guns.
They got a Tommy gun?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guarantee.
they do.
I saw a mini AK with no stock at that place 2 days ago.
Oh, that
or
was
3
my
days ago.
that was my favorite.
I called you from there. I was there, and I was
Right.
like, Dave, what's it? Is ATP the place you
ATP.
took me?
Yeah.
I was like, this looks so
I
familiar.
I buy almost all my guns from there because
sell
whenever you
guns?
buy a gun from there, you get a lifetime warranty there. Anything happens to that gun, they take it in, they clean it, they fix it.
That's why I like PSA.
One of the pins actually had to be replaced on that shotgun, or it was like a spring, or something, and they did the whole work with the gunsmith for like $50.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's amazing, because it's usually gunsmiths are quite expensive because there's so few of them, like professional gunsmiths.
and their range is pretty cool.
It is. They got
It's
a lot
actually
of lanes.
really big and busy.
Yeah, they have a ton of lanes, especially nowadays. Like the last couple of weeks, they've picked up and they've skyrocketed.
Wait,
in
so
business.
they do gun repair there?
Yes.
Yeah, because I have a shotgun that could use some repair.
Yeah, there's also the
They
Carolina.
can't solder a barrel back onto it, Chad.
No, that's not. I've got a 100-year-old double barrel shotgun that was made in Syracuse.
Yeah, they could
Okay.
probably fix that. It's
And
probably going to
the-
cost you like $200.
The stock
because they were going to
was-
fabricate the parts.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
no, I have the parts. It's the firing pins have to be welded on, and I have the firing pins.
Okay, then it should be not too bad. Then.
And I'm missing one hammer.
They might be able. They can figure something out.
But it's like
They'll
they're
break
like
it
a
down for you.
universal
Yeah,
size.
I assume they have a smithy in the back.
You can order. I'll probably just order the hammer before I even bring it there. You can order them online.
Just go to the smithy.
If you have all the parts, it takes them significantly less time because if they
That
have to order, it
doesn't-
takes
that's not
longer because
common.
they
Yeah, I
use
have all
different
the parts
vendors.
they need.
Oh, ATP's range is closed temporarily, and they're only open till 6. But it's still a cool gun shop to actually
So
go to.
is it closed or is it open till 6?
The range is closed.
Temporary closed till in the morning when they open back up.
So
You
just go to the lobby
The
and let
range
off
is
rounds.
closed. The gun store is open.
I feel like that's kind of dangerous, just letting you go into a gun store and start letting shit off.
Do they still have that picture when you walk in? It says "Firearm Salesman of the Year" and it's Barack Obama.
Yes.
Yes,
I love that one.
it's great.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of love for those comments. It's like nothing but class.
Yeah.
What's classier than killing a bunch of brown kids?
But they also have like shelves and shelves.
I said
Normally
that.
kind of shit's behind the counter.
Yeah, they also have like shelves and shelves of it.
Yeah.
It's all wired in and like it has the trigger locks in it, so you can't
Yeah.
even put a bullet.
Do
in
they
it.
have a new Barrett up there on the shelf?
They have fucking the one with the sliding barrel,
Yes.
where when you fire it, the barrel slides. They let you shoot that there too. Fuck. I went there to use the range, and they're like, "It's close. We'll update our website."
I
Okay.
would never get a Barrett. I like my Mosin. But those are hard to get now, so I can see why someone would go with the Barrett.
Yeah,
They have Mosins
Barrett's are
there. They
insanely
have Mosins
expensive.
here for like $350.
Do
Which
they,
isn't
they
bad
have them
for a
right now?
Mosin.
That's
Yeah.
kind of one of those things that you have to check to see if they're in stock.
Yeah.
They had them 2 days ago, but then again, that was 2 days ago, and we are in
Those
South
go
Carolina.
fast.
Right. They do travel
Like,
fast.
so you went there and they only had the gun store you went to.
That was the one in West Ashley, right
Yeah.
off of
That's not
17.
a big place.
Yeah, that's Carolina Rod and Gun.
Yep. They're good people too.
The other
Family
place is over on Johns
They gave you a good
on
deal.
Maybank Highway, just across the bridge from James Island on Johns Island, right there on the left.
Yeah.
It's called like something gun range. It's like got a really rednecky name.
owned. Definitely.
It's like Bubs.
Yeah. Something like that.
Bubs Gun Range.
It's actually a barbecue.
Beer,
I know
barbecue, and firing range.
I know someone from
Bullets.
my manager at
Beer, barbecue, and bullets.
There you go.
Dude, the gun club we were in Pompey was a bar.
Oh yeah, they had a bar
Oh
inside.
my god.
We
They
were
had a
literally
bar.
sitting in there, and they had drinking, but it's like you can't use the range.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use the range after you drink. It's supposed to be after you shoot you can drink.
Yeah. I went in there for food one day after shooting, and it was like
Yeah, they had food too.
it was just some old lady, and she's like, "What you want? I'll cook it for you." I
It
was
was
like,
also-
"Do you have a menu?" She's like, "No, just tell me what you want." I'm like, "I don't know,
Just tell me what you
some
want."
some pasta." She's like, yeah, "I'll whip that right up for you."
They're also the cheapest gun range in the state.
It was $50 for a year,
for the whole year. It's $50.
Wow.
and it
the
was
cheapest in the
open.
state.
It was just open from morning till night. I
Yeah,
would
there's
go-
literally not attendance there.
If someone was shooting a full auto there, which in New York is very illegal, and a cop pulled up and just got out, went up, and just started shooting. I was like, the cop just not going to say anything?
Nah. 'Cause he's
But
cool
this
like
is out in the country.
Yeah, it's out in bumfuck nowhere. Literal bumfuck nowhere.
Like we grew up in nowheres, and this was even more nowheres.
Well, yeah, more noise.
They had to combine their school with our school to form a football team.
At least our
that. I was gonna say,
town.
you guys had a really small school.
Yeah, I
Theirs
graduated
was
with
even
48
smaller.
people.
Yeah, I
My-
graduated with that amount too.
My class is even smaller. I had a class of 3 from K5 till 3rd grade. It was myself and 2 other students.
Well, most
Our
of our
entire
class,
school from K5
most of
to
our
6th
class,
grade was
I would
36.
say probably like
Sounds
40%
like
of our class
what
was
sounds like
native.
happened is you got put into a mental institution for schizophrenia. Yeah, me and my 2 best friends, Evad and David, all graduated.
evade and capture.
Dave went through the sleeper cell program as a child. He just doesn't remember.
He's really a Polish spy. I go Polish because, I mean, look at him.
What?
He's part of the IRA.
No, go ahead.
There you go. That's more likely.
I was being sarcastic. He has a red beard and red hair, and he's literally wearing an Irish T-shirt.
So this thing that's been trending on Twitter really recently, like in mass wave, is this whole hashtag cancel Rogan thing.
Yeah, cancel him. I hear he endorses Joe Biden.
No, not at all.
He endorses Joe Jorgensen.
Well, he did endorse Bernie for a while.
In Chad's defense, he just heard the first, word.
Yeah.
And just made a broad fucking leap.
Good luck with that, because Chad did nothing to try and fix it. It's all getting pulled this week.
Okay.
See?
So, like, people have been wanting to cancel him for a long time, just because, like, every once in a while he'll have someone that's controversial on, and they'll be like, hashtag cancel Rogan, but it's, like, picked up really bad in the last, like, few days because
we're in a cancel culture.
Right, and a video emerged from a part of a podcast he did 10 years ago with Joey Diaz, where Joey Diaz bragged about...
He used to be on the guy show, remember that?
The Man Show.
The Man Show on Comedy Central was literally about objectifying women.
Wait.
Yeah,
Joey
but it was
Diaz?
okay then.
Joey Diaz. Joey Coco Diaz. Dude, you're talking about Jimmy Kimmel, by the way.
Joey Diaz scandal. Yeah, you're right. 4 days ago.
So Joey Diaz once on the Joe Rogan podcast, like 10 years ago, told a story, whether it be a joke or not, about how he
laughing about coercing women to have sex,
give him a blowjob so that he would put her ahead of him in his time slot at the Comedy Store, or on tour or something. And so Rogan,
oh man,
so Rogan,
classic Joey Diaz.
So Rogan
he
laughed
was also
at it.
friends with Chris D'Elia, which is a known
he's also in hot water.
Says that shit all the time.
He's in hot water too. Like 5 women came out accusing him of that shit, and so. Joey, so what happened with
my feeling is you don't joke about that kind of shit unless no joke has ever been told that doesn't have a little bit of truth behind it.
Right.
My jokes aren't just like, I'm gonna tell a hilarious fucking joke about this situation. I have no idea. No. When it's a good joke, it comes from something you've experienced.
Well, that's what comedians do. They pull something that's like.
That's why it wasn't that surprising when Louis C.K. when like some chick was like, "Yeah, he fucking masturbated in front of me and he's weird." Well, it's like, all his jokes are him talking about masturbating and being weird.
Yeah, exactly.
So to hear that
his whole show was that.
Yeah, so to hear that Louis C.K. was masturbating and being weird, it's not like breaking news.
Right.
People who are surprised by Trump's racist tweets, it's like, have you not seen anything?
Yeah.
Or people who are surprised by Elon Musk having crazy ideas. He had crazy ideas his entire life.
Yeah. But no, like...
Don't be surprised when someone turns out to be exactly what they tell you they are.
Yeah, but literally the only reason that this has picked up steam is because while Joey Diaz told the story, Rogan was laughing. And so literally it's been spreading like wildfire across Twitter, and people are trying to make an actual... attempt to get him canceled.
He's also trying to say that you don't need to wear masks. So that's another big thing.
Oh,
Joe
really?
Rogan.
Oh.
He's just saying that the masks don't really do anything for you. Which they don't. I wear a mask every night when I go to work, and I touch my face way more than normal.
Yeah.
And that's a lot coming
because you're
from
an
me.
idiot.
I have a mask in the car. You can wear it.
So you both
tell me it's not uncomfortable.
If you put your fingers in your mouth all day, of course the mask does nothing for you. That's my point. Most people don't do that.
But like,
man, you guys are pushing the beds together tonight, aren't you?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's Wednesday
every
night.
night.
It's Wednesday night,
Hey,
so
Wednesday
Chad and I
night- yeah,
push.
Wednesday night is-
Wednesday night's Chad and I's night.
That's when they have an argument to themselves, and they're like, I don't know why we even fight.
I'm sorry.
It's called foreplay.
They're in a soft embrace.
I remember how we used to just like, remember how we used to make people mad? Remember we used to do that? You know what the thing about the mask is like? Yeah, it's not hurting matters though. Like it's not like you're not putting the mask on and spreading the coronavirus.
Guys.
But back to the whole cancel Rogan.
No,
I think it would be a
hold
horrible.
on. I gotta say this real quick about the mask. There's you can call right now, and me and Eliza did it today. There's an ordinance being voted, and you got to vote for it at least by tomorrow about the mask ordinance in Charleston.
It's not for Charleston County. It's for Mount Pleasant Township.
No, it's for Charleston County.
Mount Pleasant Township.
I called it today, and it said Charleston.
All right.
Okay. So,
but the reason why the left shouldn't want to cancel Joe Rogan is because he's giving all this gateway to the people that are the silent majority, which is the 60% of people who are swing votes. You got 20% of people that are vote blue no matter what, 20%
red
of people who are red or dead. Yeah. And then you get the 60%, the 60% of people who are actually
as long as it's not Bernie Sanders. Blue no matter who, except the actual
let's fuck
Democrat.
over Bernie again. But I feel like it would be bad because then that silent majority says, wait, who got Joe Rogan?
you.
Who is a majority of his listeners that are people that are like, hey, I kind of identify with the left when it comes to social standing.
Yep.
I kind of identify with the right when it comes to lower taxes.
And freedoms.
More freedoms.
Yeah.
So it's that people who are like, where do I want to place my vote? Left or right, left or right. And then if one side cancels Joe Rogan, they're like, well, there's my call. Going for the other side.
He's by far the biggest guy in media right now. He's bigger than Howard Stern. He's bigger than Tucker Carlson, who's the biggest late night spot on TV.
Physically or ratings?
Ratings, viewers, just
both.
views.
Tucker Carlson's only 5'5".
Yeah, but not that big.
This is how I think news should go down. It should be two people with opposing views. So let's go with Tucker Carlson and Anderson Cooper. They debate for 10 minutes. They fight for 2 minutes. And then they go back to debating for 5 minutes.
I don't know. For the fighting, my money is on Cooper in that one.
Dude,
I don't know.
Tucker,
Tucker,
shit.
he's
tall, man. He looks he looks like he's been dying to hit somebody for 10 years. I look into Anderson Cooper's eyes and I'm like,
he looks like one of those gays that go to the gym. He's gay. Anderson Cooper's
but I
gay.
feel like
I didn't know. You didn't know that.
He had a big him coming out on live TV was a big deal.
Yeah, people tried to trap him into coming out, and it's like, dude, if he wants to be who he wants to be, fuck off. Everyone can see that he's gay.
Exactly. But no,
are you thinking of Geraldo Rivera?
No, it's Anderson Cooper.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I just never heard it.
But no,
I'm not surprised.
Rogan's bigger than anybody probably combined. He has millions and millions of followers.
Yeah,
if all of a sudden people decide that they want to cancel him, that's like AJ said, it's basically gonna be a big fuck you.
That's Anderson Cooper on the right, and that's his husband.
And
yeah, dude, Anderson Cooper would wreck Tucker.
Right?
Carlson.
Look at him.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's jacked.
He's a
big guy,
I would never stepped.
He's got those weird shoulder muscles.
Traps.
Was he on that list?
From military presses.
When were you born, AJ?
92.
So what's that? What's
He
92?
wasn't on the list.
What's 92 minus 31?
61.
61. So at one point there was a post by Justin Bieber that said he would fight Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
And Tom Cruise is 31 years older than Justin Bieber, so it started trending that fight somebody 31 years older than you. So AJ, you were born in 1992, and I don't know if the viewers at home know this. Don't fight AJ. Don't do it. I'm a good fighter, and I'd never fucking do it. Definitely don't.
I could fight Michael J. Fox, dude. That'd be good. He'd be all shaky and all all over the place.
Ew.
Delete that.
I'll handle this. I'll handle
Peter
this.
Jackson. I can fight the dude who.
Here, give me your list.
Yeah. Meg Ryan. I can fight Meg Ryan. I could fuck her. No, I got Eddie Murphy. Yo, I'll take Eddie. No, Clooney. George. Dude, I could fight Obama. I could fight my own dad. He's 31 years older than me.
You'd cry, though.
Give me the list.
Daddy, no. He would hit a trigger. No. Your dad would say a trigger word, and you would just crumple up.
I could fight Obama, George Clooney. Why do you need my list? Woody Harrelson. I would fight Woody Harrelson.
Dude, Woody Harrelson's tough as nails, though.
Because you're going to say who you wouldn't fight. I'm going to make jokes about
Forrest Whitaker? Princess Diana. I would fuck up Princess Diana, dig her up, throw her in a tunnel.
It'd be an accident, though.
Yeah. Got the queen there, shoving her fingers together. Yeah, it's an accident.
You got no chance against Barack Obama. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now.
Yeah, I saw that guy swim one time.
Yeah, plus he's from Kenya. I don't want to fight a Kenyan.
Yeah. Julia Louis-Dreyfus? You think you got that in you?
I don't even know who that is.
That's the girl from Seinfeld.
I've never really watched Seinfeld.
Yeah, but okay, so you don't know who the
Elaine?
girl from
Elaine?
Seinfeld?
Oh, Elaine from Seinfeld. Yeah. You said the girl. I'm assuming
there's
Elaine,
only one girl in Seinfeld.
True, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
They were only allowed one.
Yeah, they were allowed their mandatory one.
They had one. Ricky Gervais, you don't have that in you. He's a treasure. National treasure. Not even our national treasure.
I would fuck up Ricky Gervais.
It's too bad.
I don't know. He's kind of a racist, isn't he?
Well, everybody's a racist, apparently.
No, he's
Nowadays, everyone's a racist.
Forrest Whitaker.
I'd fuck with a Forrest Whitaker.
Lawrence Fishburne. You've seen The Matrix. That's
true.
Who's the guy from the Green Mile? The big dude.
Fuck.
He just died recently.
Duncan Clark. Something Duncan Clark.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, Michael Clark.
All right,
Duncan.
who else you got on the list here?
He was born.
And let's keep
it. Princess Diana.
I already said that one.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'd fuck her up, throw her in a tunnel, make it look like an accident.
Throw her in a tunnel.
Classy.
The camera's gonna cut out though, so you'll miss it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna fight some chick who can't survive a simple fight with a paparazzi.
Yours aren't good.
Are you kidding me?
Ones.
Yeah.
All yours are dead.
Yeah, because I skipped all the good ones.
All right, so I was born in 88, which minus 31 is...
I need to remember that for when I get pulled over. 88.
Yeah.
19...
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
My name's Evan.
My name is. I was born in.
Well, blank out the last name because Chad's an idiot.
No, Evan's already said
that
it's
was
cool.
a fake name.
Okay, so I've got...
I don't want it to be cool because we have the same last name. People know we're brothers.
Well, they didn't know that until now.
So,
Yes, they did.
for me, Daniel
Not gonna cut.
Day-Lewis. I could fight Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, but who is he method acting?
That's a good one. Like the Butcher from Gangs of New York? Absolutely
No,
not.
absolutely not. I don't want to
Absolutely
get
not.
clubbed with a fucking rock and a stick.
Lincoln, all you need is a small pistol.
Yeah, no, I heard he's weak against those.
Yeah. Flintlocks particularly.
The guy from There Will Be Blood, that's a toss-up. Because he definitely has violence in him.
But it's inner violence. It's
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
darker.
And it's like, if he told me he took my milkshake.
And beat you to death with a bowling pin. I drink
Yeah.
your milkshake. I drink it. And then
Fucks
he beats a
him in the
priest to
nose.
death.
I also got Spike Lee. Who,
You can take Spike Lee out. All you have to do is make a movie about someone driving someone somewhere, and he won't win.
Guys, I'm looking at my list and it's not good. So starting off, Steve Carell, I couldn't because he'd make it awkward. I'd be very uncomfortable beating him the whole time.
No.
Oh man, you wouldn't believe who my next is. Fucking Gabe Newell.
No.
He would ban me from Steam, so I can't.
No, but still, like, you could, like, dude, beat him up for everybody. Be like,
slap him a bit.
where is Half-Life 3?
What do you mean, hold up?
You have Garth Brooks on there.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, Garth Brooks? Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Go with Garth Brooks. all
Ralph
night.
Fiennes,
I do hate his stupid hat.
Jerry Rice.
You know he's a country star.
Yeah, I know. And you know, I got Jeff Dunham, but would I be beating his ass or a puppet? Not sure.
He would work you like a puppet.
See,
No,
that's
one of
the
his
thing.
hands would have a puppet on it.
No,
so it's like a
he would
2D1.
shove his fist up Chad's ass like a and work him like a puppet.
Jeff Dunham is actually like a boss in a video game, and you have to beat each and every one of his puppets.
Each
first.
phase.
beforehand.
Yeah. You got to start with that really racist Mexican stereotype. I'm a jalapeno.
Jose.
I'm a jalapeno on a Steve.
That's
It's
actually
like,
scary.
why did everybody just laugh at that? That's horrible.
Well,
That
he
was
makes,
pretty
he's
bad.
got one for each
That's so-
stereotype.
yeah,
though.
no, they're
He's got
really
one
bad.
for each stereotype.
He's got white
It makes
for
it okay.
He's got white trash. He's got.
Oh yeah, he's got the white trash one. He's got that fucking
Which
his,
white trash one?
his manager,
That was
his
horrible.
black manager that
Is a
like
pimp?
and clicks his teeth. That's not okay.
Do you know his purple one, right? I don't even want to
Peanut.
mention
Peanuts?
I don't want to mention what race that is.
I can see it. Yep. That's fair. We'll let you make your
all
own
right,
connections.
I got Steve Irwin, but I really feel like I could just, throw anything at it, any wild animal and it'll die.
Throw anything as
no, he's got you by far.
He'll tie you up like a fucking croc and just be like, look
Steve-
at him.
Steve
I'm gonna
Ir-
throw my thumb up his
Steve
ass.
Irwin was like the hero in an action movie that just got killed by a random arrow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nobody
Like,
even knows who
he
shot
was
it.
the one that should have like led everybody to victory.
Yeah.
He's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi of life.
Yeah.
Like it should have been Steve Irwin.
Or
that led it.
what's the shark movie that Samuel L. Jackson's in? He's like, we're gonna make
Deep
it.
Impact.
Yeah. First, we're gonna, and all of a sudden the
It's
shark
still
comes and
not
just grabs
Deep
him.
Impact. It's
Nah.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea or
Guys,
Dark Waters?
I've got Tom Cruise as well, but as Evan stated, I would never catch up to him. Tom Cruise would just be running the whole
You have
time.
Jim Carrey too.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, that's the one person I would actually fight on this list. Because he's fucking insane.
Jim Carrey.
He would just be laughing the
Unless
whole time.
he puts on the mask.
Oh, if he puts on the
Oh,
mask, you're
then
not
you're
going near him.
fucking done.
You're done.
Are we talking Mask 1 or Mask 2?
Well,
What,
we're
who's
not.
Jamie Kennedy.
Evan's
Evan's
Yeah,
like, we're
Jamie
not
Kennedy.
talking about Mask 2.
Nobody's talking about Mask 2.
The son of the mask. It was the shittiest.
That's like Mask 3.
With
They
one
have
of the
Mask
shittiest-
2.
No, Mask 2 is the son of the mask, and it's one of the worst movies ever made.
They have
Because-
like 4 Mask movies.
No, they definitely
because
do.
anything Jamie Kennedy's in is shit.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
I give
Jamie
him a mulligan.
Kennedy.
That one's okay.
That one's good.
Bill
Kennedy's
Gluckman is down with the bitches in the hose. And he's like dealing with the leader of that fucking hood in the gang, or that gang in the hood. And he's
you're right. The Mask and Son of the Mask.
Yeah, he's like, no, we're down with Bill Gluckman because he's down with the bitches and hose.
That guy's just got that early 2000 punk humor that, only a few people were into. But
Same
it was really good.
Who's the guy who played Shaggy? Matthew Lillard, yeah. He's one of those guys who's never going to...
How you guys even know that?
He's Shaggy, the most powerful man.
The most powerful man in the universe. He only has to use a fraction of his power, and he can do whatever he pleases.
It's technically called a Shaggy verse.
Yeah.
All right, let's do number 5.
Okay.
40...
We have fan mail.
Yeah, we have fan mail. So we've asked fans or people who have been listening to the podcast to actually reach out and, give some words of advice or give some positivity.
I was kidding.
We weren't.
What do you mean?
We got
No. I want everybody at home to know. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't send me
We're not
shit.
doing a podcast to hear your opinions.
Yeah. Well, guess what? The fans have answered.
Yep.
Yeah.
And apparently, Evan, you're the biggest hit.
Yeah, you're the number one, the number one dude. Huh. People are writing things for you.
They might move you up to mic 1.
They are talking about you a lot.
Yeah.
What? Do you guys all know about this and I don't?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like surprises.
Well, here's the thing. We had
You're
one
asleep whenever we talk about it in the text message group, and you never look back at it.
Exactly. We actually had one fan who actually
I was wondering why I have 32 notifications on my phone from something I don't look at.
We actually had a fan put so much effort in. They actually made a video, a vlog, talking about how great we are.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah. I can put it up right now.
I'd love to hear it. I do love hearing about myself.
Okay.
Literally, I think they have a crush on you.
Yeah, I think it's all for you.
Oh, man.
We were talking about it earlier.
Let's see what it says.
He's fixing his hair.
Hold on a second.
What little I have left.
Are they going to see me?
I do ask for half off haircuts because half my hair is gone now. I shouldn't have to pay full price, right?
Let me see if
I always say, yeah, if you can make me beautiful, and I look at my haircut, God damn it, I'm still ugly.
You did a horrible job.
Let's see, because the first thing they want to say is hi to you for a second. 1 second.
Hi, Evan, it's Buck. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I mean, I'm doing great, Buck. You said Buck, right?
Yeah, Buck.
Buck?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I hope, this is what I hope.
Evan already loves Buck.
I do already love Buck. I hope, Buck is whenever Buck gets laid, he just knees open the door. Not kicks it, because that's, too excessive, but knees it open. And
I'd be easy on those gender pronouns.
No, Evan.
But no, I really...
Yeah, no gender pronouns. Come on, man.
No, Evan, because it's not, because it's technically a he, but...
Yeah.
Hi, Evan, it's Buck. How are you doing, my friend? So, I saw...
What?
Play the whole
Play.
thing.
What are you doing, dude?
Get out of here. Is that fucking Buck Angel?
Play the whole video.
Play the whole video,
Stop.
Dave. Dave, hit play.
No. That's fucking Buck Angel?
Yeah. Buck Angel heard what you said about him.
I'm so happy right now. I've never been happier in my entire fucking life. I actually mean that.
Well, I hear you love Buck.
Yeah.
And no, I do love Buck. Holy shit. This is awesome, yeah.
Okay. So here, I want to make sure you got the whole thing, so we can just talk about it. We can just listen and enjoy it.
Let her rip.
Yeah,
Buck's
please.
And I don't mean let her rip, let
him.
whoever rip.
Okay.
They.
Okay.
Your preference. Let your preference rip.
Sure thing.
Hi, Evan, it's Buck. How are you doing, my friend? So, sorry I look all messy. I haven't really done my beard or anything for, the whole time I've been in this quarantine. That said, I hear you got some confidence issues. Look at me. Confidence is really actually a thing that you get when you love yourself. So, my friend, that means to me you're not loving yourself enough. You got to learn to do that. Secondly, the thing is this. Bald is not a bad thing. It's actually one of the best things that ever happened to me. You'll see. And actually, bald doesn't make you not sexy. I think it actually can make you even more sexier, if you know what I mean. So, here's what I want to say to you, kiddo. Whatever you do for yourself is for yourself. That's the one thing that I want you to understand. It doesn't matter what this community is doing. It only matters what you're doing. You're doing your thing in order to be a good person and to become comfortable in your own skin. I don't know what you're doing to yourself or what's happening, but that's what you need to know. That's the most important part of transitioning. Do it for yourself, not for the community. It's a big deal. That's why I have confidence. I live my life. I live my life the way Buck wants to live his life, not the way I'm told to live my life. Because that's what happens when people get into a space of non-self-love. They listen and do what other people want them to do. So, my friend, go out there, be the sexy man you are, and get a lot of lady action. Or fella action, not sure which way you go. Have a beautiful day.
Yes! Oh my god!
That is why 5 was blanked out last time.
That's really Buck Angel?
Yeah, you can.
Talking
It's from
about
Cameo.
you to you.
Yeah, I got a cameo.
How the fuck?
Do you know what cameos are?
What did you do?
I sent him a cameo.
We paid Buck Angel.
I paid Buck Angel to make a video for you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was so awesome. I fucking love that. Dude, we got to reach out to him again.
Oh, no, I'm a DM. I can pay a little bit of money to DM him. And
I
I'll
bet
send
you're
him a DM.
DMing him.
He's a nice fella.
No, honestly to God, that was fucking amazing, man. I love the message he said, and that was so fucking cool. And I don't exactly remember what jokes I said, but just hearing that was fucking great.
I know, right?
What an amazing response. And I'd have to be a total piece of shit to get upset about that. Like, no, dude, I'm going out. I'm shaving my shit bald.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. It's about you going out.
I'm coming.
We're proud of you either way.
We love you.
You know, ladies or fellas.
That was really fucking awesome, man.
His message was actually really
his
like
message was
positive. Like
That's what he does for all his
extremely
cameos.
empowering.
He's super outgoing.
No, I don't have
people.
any problem with what he does. I literally found it amazing. I want him to know his porno occupied my mind for an entire night. Whether I jerked off to it or not, that's between, me and myself. Yeah. But
Me and
yes,
the computer.
And the dear Lord Bob.
and God was watching.
God was not watching. I promise you. God took a look and he said,
I'm going to take 5 on this.
"Not tonight, Mr. Jones." No, I love that. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I know.
Dude, that's like the highlight of the last 5 years of my life. Easy.
And Buck Angel had a personal message for you.
Dude, that's so sick. Dude, Chris
We
is going to
should find-
shit his fucking
we should
mouth.
find
You
some
gotta
more.
send us that
Dude,
file.
Oh,
gotta
fuck yeah.
send me that link.
I'll fucking send it to you.
Dude, my old boss is literally going to shit
Yeah,
his
our old
fucking
boss used to
pants.
talk about.
He's
about
the
Buck
one who
Angel
showed
all the
me
time.
about him.
Yeah.
He's a twisted, demented fuck, too.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. It took him a minute to recognize like who it was. Because I was like, oh.
Because how could you?
I know, right? And I was like,
He's
hey,
like,
look.
Buck. Buck.
I was like, does he like to fuck? Buck does
Internet
like to
history. Evan's like internet history. There it is. Right there.
second most recent search.
Log into Pornhub account.
And he actually,
But you have an account.
I also want Buck Angel to know that anytime I search anything on the internet, like I'll go buy something on Amazon, and I'm like, well, don't want to lose Buck Angel, so put that as my next search.
You can just bookmark.
Dude, that's so fucking great. And the
Yeah.
message he had is fucking...
We should find some more cameos that we can do.
Here's the thing.
That's what it is. You can just go to the app and you can order anyone to give you a message.
How much was it?
It was like $20.
That ain't shit.
I know,
Right?
It was worth it by all
But
means.
can you
my
imagine?
God.
Can you actually,
No.
to get serious for a minute, can you imagine how important that would be to someone who's actually going through
Yeah.
a transition? To get a message from someone like that's just like, yo, I support you 100%, you do you. From a famous person. Like,
Yeah. That's what you can see, like a list of his cameos that he's done before, and they're all like that. They're all super inspiring, really positive imaging and stuff. But like,
Dude, I like
now,
it. He's got a lot of style.
Yeah, but here's the one thing.
And he's real. Like, it gets you that perspective from a celebrity.
yeah,
That's
I
like,
didn't-
sorry,
I didn't-
I haven't shaved or done anything.
I didn't once think that he was like making fun of me or anything.
Well-
I'm just like, man, he's fucking hilarious. And then I was like, man, this is a great message.
Well, no, here's the thing. Here's what gets into the cameo. People have cameo wars where you can actually request what kind of message they send you, and one of it is shit talking. So like you could actually get it to where
celebrities.
Celebrities.
Does
I don't.
Joe
I don't.
Rogan have
I don't
a
know.
cameo?
No. I will tell. I will.
You
No,
definitely
No.
chose shit talking, right?
No.
That wasn't shit talking.
No.
I want shit talking. Next
Okay.
time.
No.
Dude,
because
some of these are like $200.
Evan,
Holy
no, Evan.
fuck.
Here's the
Sure.
thing. Here's the thing, Evan. I've already found.
We can get Chris Hansen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Now, here's the thing. When it comes to this idea, if we start doing shit talking cameos against each other, I've already found Evan's nuclear weapon. I've already found the nuclear option for you. To where no matter what you send me back, nothing will top it.
That was actually on the list. Evan
As in,
talking
like,
about
my
his
destruction
baldness.
or
Your destruction.
you destroying me with a
Yes.
cameo.
Like I've
Who
already
is
found
it?
it. I can't tell you. I'm
Well,
not
just
gonna-
tell me, because
no,
it's not
it's- why would I waste it?
If
Why?
it's Dave Chappelle,
No.
I might
I-
actually
no.
leap over the table. And
I
fight you.
actually
No.
had your balding on the list. I just didn't want to bring it up because you wrote it down because I can tell because it's in like size 4 font. It says, "I know I'm balding. I've seen it the first time."
Because Evan kept stuttering. He's like, I'm bald. And I'm like, all right, you don't tell me twice. I saw it the first time.
So this is what it would be, AJ. This is who Evan's nuclear option would be.
Nuclear.
It's pronounced nuclear.
It's pronounced nuclear.
Tell me if that would not
pronounced
be
North
one.
Korea?
That would just if that guy just all of a sudden started shit talking him and just putting him down.
What guy?
Waiting for the text. My phone's 100 years old.
Who?
And I'm on the Cameo website looking at them.
Dave, this is the number we're going to plug so people can call in next podcast.
Oh, yo. We have to tell them that's available.
You got to tell me. No,
Brett
you got to tell
Favre.
me. Yes. Absolutely yes.
That was-
You know what? Because I got some shit to say to Brett Favre. Like, dude, it's the playoffs.
You call yourself a Packers fan? Go sit in the fucking Bears stand, you piece of shit. That's
Fair weather fan.
fair weather fan, my ass.
Dude, $300 though.
that would be the
for
nuclear
Brett
option.
Favre.
That would be my nuclear option.
I'd chip on that. What's he gonna tell me?
Well, you know, you fill out a little section.
I can. I sent. Here's the thing.
No,
I sent
send
Buck
him
Angel.
this.
I sent Buck Angel a picture of you. That's why he actually. So he saw your face when he did this cameo.
Oh, yeah, he saw your face.
He didn't hear anything I had to say.
No.
Yeah.
Buck Angel ain't ready for that.
I told him. I did tell him that you
Buck
were a huge
Angel
fan.
would go back.
I did tell him that you were a huge fan.
I am a huge fan.
Exactly.
Tell him I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
That's actually a genius idea, Cameo.
We
like
talk-
just the
shit-talking
app
Cameo.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
There's
idea.
comedians.
That is genius.
There's comedians.
That
There
was
are
genius.
like celebrities, radio
'Cause you
personalities,
could-
athletes.
Cameo, the app, is just like a fucking a secure messaging server.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is reach out to someone's like manager and be like, "Yo, who do you have that we can represent in these cameos? We'll give you 75% of the money."
Yeah.
Because you got to think, for Brett Favre, he gets $275 for each Packer fan that wants a message from him.
Right.
And they keep $25.
And it can be from like
$50.
like 10
Plus,
seconds
dude,
to
I
like
mean,
a
I've
minute or
never
so.
actually had somebody from Mississippi shit talk me well, so. Well, my grandpappy probably killed yours.
Dude, there's like so many celebrities.
Dude, the Brett Favre one,
know.
that is a nuclear option.
Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
and shit like that.
No, Brett Favre is much more of a high caliber
Yeah,
round than that.
Brett Favre's going to hit me a lot harder than Aaron Rodgers will.
That's why I was like, that's the nuclear option.
That's definitely a stinger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, he's already hurt me so many times.
There's nothing you can do at this point.
Yeah, like, what else could he do?
I don't want to talk about Brett Favre and hurting people.
He didn't do anything.
Evan, or Dave, here's the number. Should we plug it?
It'll be 843
knock, knock.
888 9895. Now, once we go live on the podcast, I'll put a post up on social media so that you guys can at least see when we're going live, and that way you can send us. If we do answer you, awesome. If not, and we're just in the middle of something,
You said it's 888.
We'll always
bad.
answer.
843.
No, we're
Call
answering.
anytime after 6.
What is it again?
you never hear at 6 o'clock.
What do you mean? Anytime after 6?
843 888
I'll answer it. I'll tell them to call back. Call back.
All right.
I'll have my phone on me.
We'll literally
Okay.
answer any call.
843
I'll always answer.
888 9395. What you said?
Is that it, Chad?
843-888-9895.
Okay, there we go. So, I mean, God, that was it. That was the high spot. That was the high spot of the night.
No, it only goes up from here. I'm still flying off that Buck Angel shit.
I know,
dude. I'm gonna be flying high off that for the next week of my entire life.
You could tell your dad when you go see him. He's like, Dad, you'll never guess who messaged me.
Oh my god.
I was visited by an angel. Buck angel.
The Buck Angel.
You should look him up, Dad. He's a really cool dude.
No, what I'm gonna do is
early work.
I'm just gonna hop on my dad's computer and start Googling it because back in the day, like my dad used to get his internet from the company he worked for, right? So, I know AJ knows about this. This is good. So he used to get the internet through the company he worked for, and this is back in the dial-up days. I don't even know how he did it to this day. I'd never be able to recreate this shit. And so this is like when I first started getting into porn, and I was not careful. There was no private browsing back in that day. It was AOL chat rooms.
Let it
fucking
AOL chat rooms.
Pictures that like loaded up like by the
line
inch.
by line.
every 10 seconds. Yeah.
Where you go to the bathroom and come back and see the last bit of your photo.
Oh, so you did it in the bathroom. Okay. And so it's like, dude, it's like you were about to be there, and then you're like, do I switch the picture and hope that it gets to boobs or something quick? Or do I just finish off on this one that I've already been engrossed with for 5 minutes?
Right. Every next picture is a commitment.
Oh, it's such a commitment. And yeah, dude, sometimes it fuck up. That was back in the days when you actually saved porn to a folder.
Right.
And like went back to it. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna I'm gonna big block.
Yo, this is going back in a real. This is going back in a real fucking deep memory. I once got caught printing out porn and blamed it on you. Do you remember that? I got caught printing out porn, and my dad came home early. The fuck is this? I was like, it's Evan. It's all Evan.
Dude, my dad.
How old were you? How old were you?
My dad.
I was like 12, and Evan was like 15.
He was a pervert, dude.
I lost my virginity at 12.
This kid at 10 This kid at 10 years old. I had The Sims, like The Sims 2.
Jeez.
Hot date, and that must have just set him off. And he's hot date. I don't mind if I do.
You get them in the bed together, and you just see them rolling around under the covers, and you're like, oh,
AJ,
what are they
pretty
doing?
fucking much.
Dude, yeah, AJ made characters on The Sims, and one of them was named Sexy Jones, and the other one was named Hot Jones. And I could only imagine what was going on.
Horrible.
It was a very progressive game. They could make them lesbians.
He single-handedly started the step-bro, step-sis genre of porn.
Right there in a Sims living room.
Oh, step-bro, I see you got the vibrating heart bed. You want to find my
cheats only to get
you want to find my rosebud?
Why is the other one standing in the bathroom while the other one's showering?
My dad's like, what's up with this Google search? How to unpixelate The Sims?
Somebody's obviously got a piss fetish. 4 blue poles.
Locking people in a bathroom with no toilet. Yeah, piss yourself.
Yeah, piss.
Do it.
I bet you're fucking hungry.
The fridge is right on the other side of the wall. I bought the cheap loud one. You can hear it.
Dude, my favorite memory of The Sims was like having a baby on The Sims, and then the social services lady came, and I just built a wall around her, and she just died. Like, what a dark game to get the show.
I knew he was a libertarian before.
You're entirely God in that game.
He has a graveyard of government workers.
There's nothing you couldn't do in that game.
It was a weird game.
I remember my first thought was, all right, I have 5 people now. I need to kill one off for money. Swimming pool. I can't believe how many. And that was your first idea every time. You're like, well, I got to kill someone off.
How can I Casey Anthony this fucking bitch?
Plus,
Great babysitter.
My favorite part is
I wonder if we can get a cameo from like a murderer.
Or you can just grab some.
What fucking tangent did we just start on? What were we on about?
Podcasts are like
getting cameos.
They have layers.
Getting cameos from murderers, and then right before that, it was
back to Buck Angel.
Back
what
to The Sims.
Hero.
The Sims.
Why are we going back to that?
Can we play The Sims and make Buck Angel on The Sims.
Absolutely. We'll close after that.
Oh, you got to go to bed?
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, guys.
You can go to bed. We'll let ourselves out.
Sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the podcast. We've been growing our Facebook app. It's been awesome. If you want to see all of our ancillary content, check us out on buzzsprout.com. You'll see a link to all of the distributors like Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, all of them out
there.
You
didn't even cover Buzzsprout.
Check us. I'll plug them later. I'll plug them later. I can do that. It's the power of editing.
We forgot to clap in the beginning.
We'll also be able to. It's still auto-sync. We can do that.
Doesn't this count as the intro?
It does the outro too. But it's the thing, guys. Check us out on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're doing all this amazing.
It's June 30th. It's June 31st.
June 31st. If there is an actual June 31st, I feel like an idiot.
No, it's 30. It's only it.
What about on a leap year?
That's 29 for February. That's it. How do you guys not have basic? You have a New York education. How do you have a basic understanding of things? You're not joking. You're all stupid.
That's a good end.